Shall we begin? Okay. Thank you for attending. Our agenda for tonight will be to meet the faculty leaders in our program. Our coordinator of student services, Marie Champagne, talk a little bit about why choosing this program is a great choice. Meet the other core faculty, hear a little bit from alumni, and talk about admissions requirements. And we will save some time for questions and answers. Next slide. Okay. So you can chat if you like, or raise your hand, or click the Q&A, but probably for the case of this evening, we can just save questions until the end and we'll be happy to answer them for you. Next slide.
So hello, my name is Joan Kang Shin, and I'm a professor of education specializing in TESOL, as well as in online teacher education. I'm the director of the Advanced Professional Teacher Development and International Education Division, which is the division that this program is a part of. Also, I'm the academic program coordinator or co-coordinator for the Teaching Culturally and Linguistically Diverse and Exceptional Learners Program, or TCLDEL, of which this program is a part. And it is my pleasure to meet you. And thank you for coming to this virtual open house. And now I pass it back to my colleague, Dr. Ramos.
Yes, thank you. Hi, so I'm Dr. Kathy Ramos, colleague of Dr. Shin in the Teaching Culturally, Linguistically Diverse and Exceptional Learners Program. I'm an associate professor of education at Mason. I've been at Mason since 2016, have a background also as a secondary ESOL teacher, and am an instructor, online instructor for many of the courses in this program. And we are delighted to have you join us. And next, our colleague, Marie, will introduce herself and tell a little bit about her role.
Thank you, Dr. Ramos. So I serve as the coordinator of student services for this program. As a student in this program, you'll have access to a robust, coordinated student support model. You will have a success coach, and I will serve as your academic advisor. Academic advisors are a resource for Mason policies, procedures, campus resources, and degree requirements. I also support students in securing fieldwork placements. You will learn more about how the academic advising and success coaching roles are designed to work together to provide the best student experience during your orientation and throughout your time in the program. I hope you decide to join this wonderful program in spring 2024. Thank you.
Thank you, Marie. I'm just going to share a little bit about what makes our TESOL program unique and special. In this program, you'll have the opportunity to engage with high quality faculty with expertise in TESOL and in online teaching. We've carefully designed and created the courses in this program. You will gain expertise to design and deliver engaging, culturally and linguistically responsive and sustaining English language instruction across a variety of contexts that you may be interested in working in. You will find our courses to be innovative and engaging with full participation by the faculty who are teaching the courses, so you won't feel alone in the courses. And you're going to join a renowned university and a program that is recognized by TESOL International.
Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about your online learning experience. So in our program, we have designed an online learning experience that is active and will keep you engaged and promote lots of interaction with the content, with your instructor, and most of all, with your classmates. All of our professors developed the courses with instructional designers and created activities that are grounded in the latest research while also connected to real world scenarios. In the example on the left side, I know it's small, but and I'm not going to tell you all about it, but you'll see an online activity from the course EDCI 582, which is actually one that I designed, and that activity is based on my own real life experience. So it's a scenario about my own family and the interaction with an ESOL teacher at my nephew's school. And I'm not going to give away the activity. So if or when you join us, you can get the most out of the activity. But the important part is that this is a great example of online learning because a scenario connects the course content to real life and poses a problem that is multifaceted and could have many possible solutions. Another example, which you can see on the right side, is an activity where I have students demonstrate their understanding about how to motivate and engage culturally and linguistically diverse students in reading while showing an actual activity that we would encourage teachers to use called a choice board. So this provides you as a student in our program with choices for how to demonstrate your understanding of new course content while showing how to engage your own learners with choice to meet lesson objectives. So this program and their courses, they're all online and asynchronous, meaning, you're accessing the course in your own time, multiple times a week, but don't mistake the interaction and also that it's very hands-on and you're going to learn activities you can use with your students through the experience. Okay, the next slide. So we do have a flexible and accredited curriculum. And I think it was mentioned before that our curriculum, the whole program, it's based on our teacher preparation curriculum that's nationally recognized by TESOL International Association. So that really means that you are getting the highest quality in teacher education. There are 10 courses, which you can see here. So you'll see different coursework about human development and learning, right? As well as understanding culturally linguistically diverse learners. You get those foundations in language and literacy. That was the examples from the course came from there. As well as that TESOL methodology, learning the linguistics that's needed for teaching English to speakers of other languages, everything you need to know for assessment and content literacy, as well as that kind of consultation and collaboration, which is so important in educational settings. And there is the cultural and linguistic inquiry in TESOL, where you really get to know research and even how to be conducting some action research in your class. You will take 2 courses per semester. They last 8 weeks each. And then in addition, you will find a classroom or a learner or context to work with to conduct field work. And so each class has this culminating performance-based assessment that's designed for you to demonstrate your mastery of the course content. And it will be based on the field work that you conduct. And so all of the professors and instructors in the courses that you take have really scaffolded you step by step. And as you can see here, your field work could be in a variety of settings, whether it's a public or private school or after school tutoring or in a community-based language and literacy setting. Perhaps you can volunteer to tutor and do your field work there. And maybe other culturally linguistically diverse people that you can do your fieldwork with. But you'll notice that you're responsible for locating the fieldwork settings. Usually instructors have great ideas if you need help to figure out where to do your fieldwork. But that is, again, another way that we make the coursework really hands-on so that you get that full experience and are prepared to teach once you complete the program.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Shin, for that excellent overview. And I would just add there that we have, because the courses are 8 weeks and you take 2 per semester, as Dr. Shin indicated, they also go around the calendar. So effectively, you finish your master's degree really in a year and a half or a little bit less than that because of the summer work also. This program is unique, and what we love about it is we attract students from all kinds of different backgrounds who have all kinds of different professional aspirations. So it is not a licensure program. If you want to obtain a first teaching license to work, let's say, as an ESOL teacher in a public school, then we have a different program for that we could share with you. But we do have many practicing teachers who are already licensed and who are looking to strengthen their expertise for working with multilingual learners and take the praxis, ESOL praxis, to add on the ESOL endorsement. But equally, we have many students who work in all kinds of contexts or who wish to work in different contexts. So we have people who are working with multilingual learners in community college programs, in nonprofit organizations, in literacy programs for adults, and with adult family members from immigrant and refugee backgrounds, private language institutes, or even in corporate language training. So this TESOL Masters is very versatile. You can carry it with you across the world to open all kinds of doors for yourself. A lot of our students already are working or know where they are headed, but we also have many people who just are so intrigued and interested to become an English language teaching professional, and they want to have the TESOL Masters so that it will indeed open doors for them. Okay, so it's kind of endless, the possibilities.
All right, so now let's meet a couple more faculty because, of course, you've met Dr. Ramos and me already, and you've met your academic advisor, Marie Champagne. So now I'd like to just briefly introduce you to our colleagues who have designed multiple courses and regularly teach in our program. So the first person you'll see on the left is Dr. April Maddox Foster, and she is an associate professor, and her credentials and her experience span elementary education, secondary social studies, as well as language, literacy, and culture, and TESOL. She has experience teaching in the US as well as in Russia and the Netherlands. And she has also won awards for her online teaching at Mason. On the right side, you'll see Dr. Sujin Kim, and she is a transnational scholar and teacher educator at Mason. She's a researcher focused on content, language, integrated education for multilingual learners, translanguaging, transmodalizing pedagogy. This is stuff you'll learn all about if and when you join us. And I also wanted to add one more thing, which is that all 4 of us have been recognized by our university for excellence in online teaching. So you know that you are getting Mason's very best in course design, online instruction, and community building in online spaces.
Terrific, thank you. We just wanted to share one quote from a graduate. She graduated in summer of August 2022, and she reached out to us to say that she just wanted to send a quick email to thank us for an excellent master's program. She felt that she learned so much over the course of the past 1.5 years, and she recognized that a lot of care and thought had been put into the program as a whole, and that she certainly benefited from that and had grown immensely as an educator. So we have a little treasure chest of messages like this, not just this one. This particular person is a elementary teacher in Hong Kong. That's where she lives and works. So we have had wonderful feedback really from many students across each semester. And as I said, in many professional pathways that they are now engaging in. And now to apply, that's back to you, Brianna, right?
Sure. In order to apply to our program, what we will need in terms of documentation would be your bachelor's degree and overall a GPA of at least a 3.0, your transcripts, copy of your resume, 2 letters of recommendation, as well as your personal statement.
And I think that's it.